Um, 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 um. Okay, I'm on. Hi everyone. I'm gonna play a shitty Japanese anime-like shooter thingy. Um, Apparently I'm starting early. I don't. I didn't even realize I'm doing so until just a second ago. So I'm just gonna start the game if timer is ready. Or are we gonna change stuff? The chat is confusing me. Am I gonna run now? Am I not gonna run now? I'm just gonna give it quick feedback, and if you're ready. Because I'm really confused right now. Okay, I'm just gonna start. Then back into the game, so I don't see black anymore. And it's start as soon as I skip the second cutscene. So get ready in 3, 2, 1, start timer. And we can pick one out of two characters. Which one we pick will make absolutely no difference. This is a cover shooter, so basically, yeah, no HP bar to get a bloody screen, but that doesn't really work well, because you can see you're hurt, but not by how much. That's why I'm gonna be a little cautious, basically everywhere. It is perfectly fine and calculated that I will die a couple of times. See right there, I didn't really realize I was low, to be honest. But I died right after a checkpoint, so that won't even lose me too much time. Where are you? Show yourself, please. Oh, he's dead. Alright. That's problematic. Pew! Okay, let's try that again. Slow start, but I have a lot of time to spare. So the reason why sometimes an enemy is just dead when I don't expect him to is that the other character that we did not pick is our ally still. And he can kill stuff sometimes. Sometimes he just doesn't want to, but sometimes he does want to. Okay, let's please just get to the checkpoint. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. These rifles do not shoot laser, no. Unfortunately not. They're just a little weird. The AK is a relatively shitty rifle in my opinion, because you can't see anything when you're using it, and you will have to iron sight if you want to hit something consistently. And right now we have the only case of an invisible wall. I can't get over here until the other character, which is our brother, or my character's brother, not my brother, until he says we're good to go, because the enemy's there. Yeah, we're gonna shoot a couple of enemies here, and hopefully hit. Okay, and this should be good, because it's the end of the level right here. And okay, we made it here. We can still die, but that won't change the fact that I will end the level now. And that's the first level. We're just gonna go into the second one. This is even worse in fighting a lot of stuff. Later on we have some levels that we can skip a little more of. But yeah, not yet. That's a relatively dangerous spot as well. Yeah. Usually you're not dying that much. You can't do a run without dying, believe me or not. What you need for that is mostly aim, which I don't seem to have right now. It is a little confusing to play these guns where you can't see shit when iron sighting, but you have to iron sight. Holy, okay, I'm gonna concentrate for this section right now. I'm sorry. But I want to be stuck here forever. And I'm gonna take it a little slow. And I can press Q to make sure that the other character is following me. So I'm gonna do that a little more. So that he just take cover. And will also take some shots. Because that's even his main use, to be honest. Not killing stuff, but taking shots for me. Alright, finally. Looks like Unity dumps. It actually is on the Unreal Engine. It actually is. But I can't really say anything otherwise. You are quite correct. I have no idea what's going on. I don't usually die that fast. I did pick easy, didn't I? Whatever. I'm just bad, I'll admit it. But in my defense, I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Oh, come on, don't stand there. You need to take shots. At least the more often I die, the more shots I get to fire. I'll place reload though. Also, you might have realized we are only fighting one type of enemy. And this is not going to change for the rest of this entire game. This is critical. Okay, but it worked out. Kind of. Let's take cover here for a second. To hopefully not die. I have no idea at how much HP I am right now. Okay, it wasn't that bad. But you never know. Let's get up here. We now have a really big fight ahead. And after this fight we can leave the level. Basically, in every level, except the first one, because there's no little wall there, you could just leave immediately. If you had, like, invincibility, you could just run through everything. But, as you might have seen, we're playing on easy. There are even 3 more difficulties. And we're still melted down if you don't clear enemies. And if you are switching to a weapon that is out of ammo, you will have to not hit reload or you will put the weapon away. And yes, I died again, but it's gonna get less bad in the later levels, believe me. I'm gonna concentrate for this section again, sorry. I'm also trying to watch the chat, that's not the best idea. At least not if you're failing this much. So the sniper rifle, by the way, is one shot if enemies are close enough. So I'll usually try to focus on enemies that are close, obviously. Okay. This is the text I'm waiting for. There shouldn't be much left. Only those two, they're not gonna kill us. And we finally made it! Whew! Okay, stuff that I think I tried to start, explain, but didn't really come to an end. You can just run to the end of every level. But you're gonna die pretty fast, so you sometimes have to kill a lot of enemies, especially in this level you have to, because all the enemies in this end section are spawned from the very beginning. And yeah, if you just run there, there'd be so many enemies. Yeah. Okay, next level, next gun, next sniper rifle. This shoots way slower, but has a longer range of 1 hit. This gun's pretty bad. I'm probably gonna die again. But that's not a problem this time, because I got a checkpoint. Yeah, let's just pick up this gun for here. Try to not die for once. Take him, not me! Try to ignore enemies behind me. Run through this, that should not be much of a problem. But go over here to not get shot. As long as I can sprint, they usually won't kill me. Oh god, I can't kill them, they're just running away. Yeah, as long as I'm sprinting, they usually won't hit me too much, but I can sprint as much as I want. Okay, I'm always trying to move a little backwards when I'm reloading, so that the enemies will come closer so I can one-shot them. In this level we can finally skip a little more. Just because, yeah, there's not many enemies covering the end. At least not if you go there immediately. They will only spawn a little later. So I'm just gonna run through right now. Hopefully not die. This is closer than it should be, but we got the checkpoint. So what we're supposed to do now is just cover in that shack right there. Wait for waves of enemies to spawn, kill them all. Anime titties are they in the cutscenes that we're skipping? Not really. But we have they might miss to point out that this voice line is the only reason why I'm picking the girl. Because this voice line by the brother is just so bad that I don't want to hear it. So yeah, usually there were waves of enemies there. Another cutscene to skip. Waves of enemies that you have to fight, but if you just walk to the end, there's not a single enemy spawned there by then, and you can just leave. This is my favorite weapon, my weapon of choice in this game. Not because it's super strong or something, but simply because you can iron sight and still see stuff. Something you should not underestimate. Let's get the checkpoint. Am I going to die here? Likely. But I want to try. Maybe I should have just reloaded the checkpoint. That might have been the best decision. But it kind of worked out. It's the same in this level. I will at least try to just run through. So I will not run a little bit for here, so I have the full sprinting power, and I will sprint. through waves of enemies. And this is relatively consistent. And now that we are way faster than the game expects us, all enemies ahead are also gonna spawn way too late. They're supposed to already be here when we reach this area, but they're not. And that's the end of the level again. Is he gonna wake up? Oh, he's gonna wake up. Oh no. Mr. Monkey's here, seeing me play such a game. I'm kinda ashamed. Greetings, dude. Okay, which level of the game? Shitload of enemies. I definitely want a sniper. They already spawned. Interesting. Oh, he's already there. That's even more reason to call him back. Because in this level, contrary to the previous ones, our partner is actually more likely to die. Couple new spawns there. Most annoying thing about the sniper is probably that it takes ages to go into the scope. So I usually stay in the scope. But yeah, you can't really see much then. It's just a horde of enemies down there. They want to take out most of them. Yeah, if one survives, that's no issue. So the first levels went pretty bad, but this one's going okay so far. Let's run up ahead a little bit and reload this checkpoint. It's really important for this one, because a lot of enemies are not gonna be spawned or spawning now that we have to put up before with. Oh, I get it, those guys already spawned and already killed. That's good. This guy's iron sight is also really bad, but at least I can use it on close range without iron sighting at all. No need to reload this gun now. I'll exchange it anyways. Let's hope the partner gets the one enemy that went past me. Oh shit, that's not good. But it worked out somehow. I'm just guessing I must be pretty low right now. I was. But we don't have to redo the whole thing. We got a checkpoint in between. That was merely a time loss at all. I think we can run through for the rest. Okay, there's really not much more to say, so I might as well say a little bit about the story. Yeah, this game has story, and it's very typical anime-like. So us two characters came from a hunt back to our hometown and saw that it was on fire. And yeah, while we're on our hunt, war was started. Not that it was really war of slaughter. And yeah, so we came home, have been captured as well as slaves. But luckily for us, one of the generals started a revolt against the leader of the enemy forces. So he killed the enemy's leader and gave us a gun to say, hey, they killed him. I'm gonna reload the checkpoint here again to despawn stuff. Yeah, so he gave us a gun to pretend we killed him. And since then we're using that gun to kill his men and run away from stuff. In a cutscene from last level we met another general of the enemy's armies who, really anime-like, was also forced to help them. I don't remember why, but she was. And so she's kind of helping us right now and left us into the enemy territory. And what we're trying to do is just kill the one general that's in command now. And here, the same as always, kill a couple enemies in the end, so you can just run through. A Weibo shooter, yeah, what time to be alive. It's really a trash game though. Don't play this until you are really, really bored. Like, really, 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 really bored. Another voice crack. And we're getting closer to the end. The game doesn't really change at any point. We'll keep doing the same stuff. Oh, they did spawn. Damn, damn, damn. Not good. There's another section where you could maybe just run through immediately, but in a marathon I'm not gonna try. Oh god, don't get me stuck, please. Oh, they got me stuck. Okay, seeing that, shout out there for me. I just want to make sure real quick that you guys know that I also play good games from time to time. Just so you know. It's not always like this. Right here I'm gonna ignore a couple of enemies, go down here to shoot some of them who are actually in my way. Like that guy, or those guys. This did not went according to plan. They're supposed to just go away, so I can go through. Okay, now finally. Yeah, there's not much more to say, and yes, Mr. Mageikk, Turok is a good game. Both the Turoks are good games. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best advertisement, but it's true. Okay guys, boss fight. And we can't skip the cutscenes from now on, the two. So enjoy a very, very anime-like finale. So we finally have another type of enemy, the second type of enemy, who is the final boss. He's not really more dangerous than any other enemy. It's just that he takes about, not entirely sure, like 150 hits or something. We will be shooting at him for a bit. And he doesn't really do anything about it. I mean, I haven't played this on the hardest difficulty, maybe he kills you in one hit there or something. A fourth character model, it's insane, isn't it? They didn't have time to give him a different weapon than any other enemy though. He also has the AK. Oh, I want to deal with those two real quick. Because they're just as dangerous as this guy. I never died to him. Okay! This run went as bad as it could have, basically. So we're gonna start hitting him a ton of times again. This time not just standing in his fire. I overdid it a bit, maybe. Which will also mean I don't have enough ammo for this gun to take him out completely. So I'll have to switch that. So we're gonna take this gun. I said we are gonna take this gun. Thank you. If you're lucky, you can just get him stuck on some corner. And he won't do anything. And he's finally down. This is not time though, don't worry. Anything can be run, that is very true. And we have another cutscene, a very anime-like last cutscene. Weird laugh. Because the guy suddenly has a bomb. Woo. I just have to shoot that bomb, and as soon as I do, that's time. So get ready. Time. And we blow stuff up and he's dead, and we can go back to our normal life, just that everyone else is dead, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this game. It's not worth saying much else. Just then, thank you for having me. Thanks for putting up with this. And yeah, have fun with the next run, which was delayed because of me. I'm sorry, even though it's not my fault. But good luck on that run. And after that is a Ruby. That's gonna be really interesting because it's special strats, I heard, to make it more shooter-like. So yeah, bye!